I've got an amazing video for you guys today. I'm super excited about this one. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 neighborhoods in Lewisville, North Carolina. My name is Ramon Lomeli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston Salem, as well as all the surrounding areas. And the reason that I wanted to make this video for you guys today is because a lot of my out-of-towners, a lot of my out-of-state buyers actually end up buying in Lewisville. Lewisville is a quiet, small suburb of Winston-Salem, about 10 miles west of Winston-Salem, and it has a highway that runs right through there, which is Highway 421. The locals love Lewisville because it's got great schools, great parks, and it still has that small town feel. Lewisville has a very cute downtown area and it has a really nice Shallowford Square, a little park in the center of town there where a lot of the town's events are held. I've actually been there a few times for their food truck festivals. I love me a good food truck festival, so as long as it's within, 15-20 minute drive, I'm gonna be there. While there isn't a whole lot to do inside of Lewisville, it does happen to be a very short drive from Clemens and then Winston-Salem as well. And of course, easy access, 421 is right there. Now, Lewisville is home to some of my favorite neighborhoods in the area, and you can actually find affordable neighborhoods and some high-end luxury stuff out there as well. Up first, we're gonna talk about Lewisville Trails. This neighborhood was actually established in the mid-1980s. However, it looks like they continue to build new construction homes all the way until today. There is an eclectic mix of homes inside of this neighborhood. You have some more traditional homes, you have some Cape Cods, you have some nicer, newer construction homes in there as well. This neighborhood would be good for people or families looking for a place that feels kind of rural and has nice big mature landscaping, nice big yards, but still isn't too far away from the city. On average, the homes in Lewisville Trails are gonna have around 0.76 of an acre. We're talking about homes that on average have around 2,000 square feet, could be a little bit more, a little bit less, but the average is around 2,000. You also have a lot of 3 and 4 bedroom homes. A lot of you guys are gonna love this. There is actually no HOA inside of Lewisville Trails, at least as of the recording of this video. And the average price of homes inside of Lewisville Trails for this past year was $369,000. So quite affordable when you consider the area that you're in, the proximity to everything, and the style of home that you're getting. Now let's talk about a longtime favorite of Lewisville residents. This neighborhood is called Shallowford Lakes. I love the style of homes inside of Shallowford Lakes because you have ranches, you have Tudors, which are really rare in this area. You have some traditional and some transitional style homes. A lot of brick, a lot of wood out there. Again, typically you're gonna get a significant amount of land inside of this neighborhood. Shallowford Lakes has homes from around half an acre all the way to homes with over 2 acres. This neighborhood actually offers 5 fully stocked lakes inside of the community. A lot of the residents of Shallowford Lakes enjoy canoeing, paddling, kayaking, and even fishing on these bodies of water. Now, last time I checked, there is no motors allowed inside of the lake, so you can't, get an actual John boat or a fishing boat out there, but you can have a paddleboard, you can have a little kayak or something to get some exercise in or to fish off of. This neighborhood is very scenic and it does give you a sense of privacy. Even though you are technically in a neighborhood, you really don't feel like it. You feel like you're kind of in the middle of the woods, and a lot of people like that. Now, this neighborhood does have an HOA. The annual fee for that is around $300. It's not that much, but it does cover the maintenance and upkeep of keeping those lakes looking pretty and fully stocked full of fish. There is actually an additional HOA. It's an optional HOA fee that you can choose to opt into if you would like to take part in the competition-sized pool that they have with lifeguards, bathrooms, and some other amenities there that are included. Now, we are going to be creeping up on the price here all the way to $421,000, which happens to be the average home sold price inside of Shallowford Lakes. But this is one of those neighborhoods that when you tell people that, hey, I live in Shallowford Lakes, everyone knows this neighborhood. Everyone's known someone if they haven't lived there themselves at some point. And it's just one of those really highly sought after neighborhoods that people like. Up next, we're going to talk about the neighborhood where I took my kids trick-or-treating for many, many years of their childhood. Before we do that though, I do want to mention real quick that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, the number on the screen, that's my cell phone number. Feel free to reach out. Of course, I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I'm not asking you to hit that like button, leave me a comment, but above all, subscribe, because believe it or not, that really does keep me motivated to keep pumping out these videos for you. And lastly, I am gonna leave links to all of these neighborhoods, including homes that are currently available inside of these neighborhoods for you to check out. So check the about section of this video. You're gonna find the free Winston-Salem relocation guide, as well as the links to these neighborhoods. And I even threw my social media handles on there because I do a lot of short form content about things to do, places to eat, and things of that nature on my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Sequoia Place is a really lovely neighborhood inside of Lewisville, North Carolina. Somehow or another, we found out that at Sequoia Place, probably through our kids' school or their classmates, that Sequoia Place, they give the best candy in this area for trick-or-treat for Halloween. So every Halloween for like 5-6 years, we used to go down to Sequoia Place and let the kids run around and knock on people's doors and get those big candy bars. And they were all excited about it. So they were, you know, it was great for them. So just know that if you do end up in Sequoia Place, you might end up with a lot of trick-or-treaters at your door expecting to have some really good candy. But Sequoia Place is actually a really good time because of the price range in here for first-time home buyers that want to be inside of Lewisville. The neighborhood is really close to Johnny Moser Park, it's really close to 421, and it's really close to some of the best schools in our area. You're actually probably less than a mile from the Clemens city limit, and like I said, you're right off of 421, so whether you're getting to Clemens or to the big city here, which is Winston-Salem, it's gonna be a quick drive. There are over 100 homes in this neighborhood, and most of them were built between 1980 and 2001. Now these are gonna be a little bit smaller homes. We're looking at 3-bedroom, 2-bath, maybe 2.5 bath, around 1,800 square feet. Now they're gonna have smaller lots than these other neighborhoods, but not small in comparison to like new construction homes. We're talking about 0.3, 0.45, so almost half an acre in most cases. There are some stone and brick and wood siding homes. However, I think the vast majority, I think it's safe to say that the vast majority of these are gonna be vinyl homes. A lot of them are gonna be 2-story, more traditional homes, or some of them are gonna be actually, quite a few of them are gonna be your Cape Cod style home as well. And all the homes are really well kept. Everyone just really takes care of their property really well, which is a great sign. If you don't like HOAs, don't fret because Sequoia Place has no HOA. And best of all, this is probably gonna be the most affordable one on our list today. The average price in the last year inside of Sequoia Place is $290,000. Now I will say that the word has kind of traveled and gotten out that Sequoia Place is one of the most affordable like neighborhoods inside of Lewisville to be able to get into those better schools and those better areas at an affordable price. So when a home does hit the market in this neighborhood, almost no matter the condition, it's gonna be very competitive, so keep that in mind. If your budget is slightly higher, then you're gonna like Arbor Run. Arbor Run is a beautiful upscale neighborhood that's well known inside of Lewisville. Now, one thing I like about the homes in Arbor Run is that a lot of them are very unique, very different from what you typically see in the area, very mature landscaping and very well manicured landscaping in most homes inside of this neighborhood. Every now and then you'll see a vinyl home, but I would say a vast majority of them are gonna be they're gonna be wood, they're gonna be stone, they're gonna be brick, they're gonna be nicer finishes on the exterior. So these homes look very nice. In Arbor Run, you're typically looking at homes between 3 and 5 bedrooms. You have some homes with basements out there as well. And these are gonna be larger homes for sure because on average, you're getting around 3,000 square feet inside of Arbor Run. So that's a lot of home. The average size lot inside of Arbor Run is also quite large, 0.52 of an acre. So you're getting plenty of space to stretch out. Now, Arbor Run does have an HOA, which is a bummer for a lot of people. However, they offer quite a bit, so check this out. Renovated clubhouse, community pool, you got tennis courts and a playground, and a very active homeowner association that actually organizes a lot of events inside of the neighborhood. And if you're wondering, that HOA ends up being around $550 per year, so not a ton as compared to what other people are telling me that they're paying in other states, but you still get a lot of bang for the buck there. They're actually offering some nice amenities. And so the average price inside of Arbor Run in the last year has been around $531,000. So there's a lot of flexibility there, but on average, you're looking in the mid-5s, low to mid-5s for a home inside of Arbor Run. Shallowford Forest is up next, and they take their name seriously because it is literally a forest, or at least maybe not literally, but it feels like a literal forest when you're inside of this neighborhood, which may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing. Again, it's one of those neighborhoods that everyone in Lewisville has heard of, and it's kind of large, so a lot of people have known people over the years to live there if they didn't live there themselves, and it's kind of in a really good spot inside of Lewisville, which is already a great area, so a lot of people like to live in this neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood is actually so wooded that sometimes you don't even know that there's a house there until you see the driveway. You can look off into the distance, and through the woods, you can faintly see the figure of a house. I mean, these are wooded neighborhoods. Now, one of the things that I really do enjoy is driving through this neighborhood and seeing all the different kinds of homes. Like I said, some of them are tucked away in the woods and you can barely see them, but a lot of them have that really cool like mountain chalet, I believe it's called, style, where they're kind of taller. and they have some pitched roofs, and they're, you know, they really feel like they belong in a cute mountain village somewhere as opposed to Lewisville, North Carolina. Most of these homes have actually close to an acre. On average, you're getting about 0.92 of an acre inside of this neighborhood. The average home inside of Shallowford Forest is going to be either a 3 or 4 bedroom, and you're getting, it does vary quite a bit, but around 2,000 square feet if I had to give you a number. Now, some of these older homes inside of Shallowford Forest actually date back to 1958. However, there are still building in there actually today. There's some brand new ones that they just finished. Once again, no HOA, and the average price point is quite good. The average home inside of Shallowford Forest sold in the last year for $383,000. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Before you go clicking on my competitors' videos, at least do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe so you see other videos when they hit the channel. Don't forget about all the awesome links I left in the About section, including list of homes available in these neighborhoods as we speak, and as well as all my social media handles. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.